and welcome all. Hopefully you can hear me with the exhaust is a bit loud. Yeah, so today is Rolling Road Day. We are about, bear with, 10 minutes out from Stealth Racing. Now, there's only 2 people in the country, UK wise, I'd want the car to be set up by speed camera, not speed, as in speed camera. And that is Tom Walker at Retro Resus. It would have been him, but he's not fighting. He's getting the rolling road installed and stuff. Obviously, a busy man. Next is Vince at Stealth, widely known to know exactly what he's doing with the 16 valve. Even the people I've spoke to have been working on these cars for years, saying, yeah, Vince knows how to set a car up right. So yeah, we're on the way to him. Booked in for 9-ish. Very icy this morning. My spidey senses were all over the place driving down the road because my sat nav thought I was in the work Golf, not the toy Golf. So it's sending me down some silly country roads, and I was just pootling in on like 3rd gear. Just you could feel the whole car was like whoa. Pootling along in 3rd. I was doing 3rd like 20 mile an hour if that. And it was that icy you could just dab the throttle and it spins the wheel. So yeah, a bit touch and go and a bit stressy this morning getting down that first bit of crunchy road. Now we're on the Foss way, we can hoof down, get down there good, fueled up, ready to go. If you're on Mk2 Golf Owners Club on the Facebook group, you'll have seen the Dyno lottery. I'd like as much power as I can get out of it, but really I want drivability, I want to feel it, I want to use it. I mean, you could have a 180 brake horsepower 16 valve, but then you could have a 170 brake horsepower 60 valve, and the 171 is quicker because it drives better, it puts the power down quicker. But realistically, anywhere between, if it's working, 170, 180 brake horsepower, I'll be really happy with. But again, I just want it to be set up right, fueled right, so I can rev it, nail it, and give it some beats, because I want to drive it. I want to feel the drivingness, really. Drivingness, that's terrible. Yeah, so we're nearly there, so have a bit of driving and I'll catch you in a bit. Just leaving Vince and Stealth. Bumpy. Hold on. There we go. So the car performed faultlessly, as in Vince didn't actually need to do a lot to it. Fueling was pretty much spot on, which is good. Happy with that. You had to do a little bit of adjustment just to get it right. Run it on the rollers a few times just to make sure it's all good. Yeah, and the outcome is 172.7 brake horsepower and 146 pound-foot of torque. And the fueling is spot on as a K-jet. Power climbs up beautifully. He didn't even need to, or in his opinion, he wasn't going to, you can't see me, I've gone all dark. He wasn't going to mess around, change anything else, because you can see from the graph where the power starts to drop off, he wouldn't do much more to do it, adjust it. So I'll have to use his, what are you doing, you idiot? His professional opinion. He's been doing it longer than I have. But yeah, car's working fine. All fueling's good. There's no detonation. There's no, everything's working good. So I can give it some good revs now and get some fun on it. Yeah, he said it was spot on. Really good setup. The power came in lovely, like you'd expect from a 1900. I'll put a picture of the chart so you can see how the power comes in. Yeah, and really get some miles on it, and it will start to loosen up more. 16 valves on VW engines early tend to be better when they get a lot more miles on them. This has only done 600 miles, 650, which is not a lot of miles on a brand new engine. I think if you YouTube it somewhere, there's a video of an old Top Gear, I think, or Fifth Gear, a few years ago, where they had like two Mark II 16 valves. One had a couple of thousand miles in it, and one had like 50,000 miles in it, and they drag raced them. And the one with the higher mileage hoofed all over it. Yeah, and you just like to be a bit looser. So if you get the engine loosened up, running more, I'll probably take about the end of the year maybe. You probably find it's got more power. But yeah, I'm not like I said, I wasn't chasing power. I mean, yeah, I'd love to say I got 185, 190 brake, but it is what it is. The engine runs it runs happy, it's a rev happy engine. That's what I wanted, so that's what I've got. So now we just enjoy it for the summer and yeah, get on with it. So yeah, happy with that. Less time took it was cheaper because you didn't need to set much up. Fine, happy with that. Always good to be cheaper. So let's get on with it. I'll give some driving back, and I'll do some shots of the rev counter and stuff, so I can start giving it some and see how it flies along. So I'll see you in a bit. So, as you can see, 172 brake horse, don't see them a lot. This car weighs 900 kilos, 905, something like that. It flies along, as you can see. Yeah, when you give it some, we've got traction, scrabbles for traction in first, second. I mean, pulling out that lay-by, got in the first, obviously put my foot down, spin, get it in the second. That was foot to the floor in second, it was just spinning the wheels into third, bit of a spin. Yeah, it shifts along. So don't be one of the things, don't be fooled or disheartened if you haven't got big power, because the car doesn't weigh a lot. So that was third gear, red line, touching naughty figures. Yeah, it's a quick little car. Sounds great, goes great. So let's enjoy the rest of the Volkswagen, get back, and then put it in the garage a bit, get on with the other stuff. It needs cleaning because it's minging, but it's fun though. nice to know I can thrash it now. That's what I wanted. 6 valve, nice driving car that I can thrash and not worry about it. And now I know the timing's all good. There's no detonation, there's no pinking. I'm not worried about giving it big throttle. I can enjoy it. So let's enjoy the drive back to some music. So the only problem I've found so far, I ain't got enough room on the road because people are in the way. Sounds great though. Nice to know, reassuring to know that I can stick my foot down. I'm not worried about any, pre-detonation, the engine going wrong, fueling, etc. It does, yeah. Pulls along lovely. Just a shame everyone's in the way. So this is the rolling road chart you normally get print out. Now what we have here, this line, that's the brake horsepower, and as you can see, from just over 1000 RPM, 1200 RPM, picks up and just pulls right up to sort of just shy of 7 grand, 7,000. This is the torque. Now, so the torque is up there, again, increases up and then drops off. So this is a point that sort of held it. Not making more power, it starts to drop off, and then those are just where they've let the acceleration off. This is fuel. Now this dip is just typical k-jet. Obviously you've opened the throttle at 2000 RPM, it's dumped loads of fuel in, then it's gone lean and then back down. So about here, what we're looking at, yeah, we were sort of 13.5 dropping down to about 12 and a bit air fuel ratios. So that's that. Much happy with the car. It goes well. Very dirty now, but yeah, as you can see, we had a fun drive back. Yeah, the car does not hang around, which is good. So needs a clean now and a few other bits. So cheers for watching. Catch you in the next one.